And this is called artificial intelligence. And it goes like this. No. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. This is where it comes. And this is where it stands. It's always been this way since day one, hasn't it? Fine. It's artificial intelligence. Yep, it's artificial intelligence. Yep, it's artificial intelligence. Intelligence, and I've been fighting for freedom of speech ever since. It's freedom of intelligence. Freedom of intelligence. This is artificial intelligence. Okay, let me try to pick you apart. You might think that you're genius or maybe smart, but you're really just appearing it. Basically what you're telling me, I ain't really even hearing it. It ain't even getting into my canals. Wondering exactly why you're pulling through my files. Wondering exactly why you're trying to condemn me. But it seems like now you want to be friendly. It's artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Why you trying to lock me up with no fucking evidence? You may say that I may get flustered, but let me tell you the energy that I busted. Seeing my freedom put upon the line, thinking locking me up will be all good and fine, but you didn't see me as I stared through the bars. Don't really care who the hell you are, whether you're in big authority. You ain't dictating my majority. It's artificial intelligence. That's what it seems, artificial intelligence. What a tap in a read in my dreams, artificial intelligence. That's what it seems, artificial intelligence. You can't say this, you got to censor. Wondering exactly why life is just an adventure. This will be the way that I just saw through. Don't really matter what you gotta say, I just ignore you. This'll be me shutting down my grill again. Oh, you thought you had the upper hand, you may have, but you will again. So I see you sitting behind the bars, wondering if your mind bright cold stars. But I ain't bruised to the bone yet, and I ain't trying to leave me alone yet. And I ain't even trying to be somebody in society. I'm only being me, I'm being myself. Cause why would I want to be someone else? That ain't gonna help. At the end of the day, it's all irrelevance. This is a case of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. It's just artificial intelligence. You may look and feel so smart, but you ain't gotta let the standard when I blow your world apart. Artificial intelligence, intelligence. That's what it is. Artificial intelligence, intelligence. They gotta follow me, they gotta follow you. So I guess it's up to you, what are you gonna do? Being locked up with no evidence, just another case of artificial intelligence. Think you got me sussed, but I look at you in disgust, ready when I crumble to dust. If I speak then I must. Go ahead and stick me on the chopping block. Did you think that this mucking would ever stop? Did you think that I'd stop already sleeping? Did you think that I would stop when I was sleeping? Do you think that you got me all in time now? Wondering with the feeling and the ride now. Wondering how far up I can come. Well, I know something needs to be done. It's artificial intelligence. That's what it is, artificial intelligence. Absolutely, kid, artificial intelligence. FBI and police are hard. FBI and the police are hard. FBI and the police are hard. Artificial intelligence. Locked up with no evidence. Praying to be heard ever since. Try to slow me down by making me pop a pill. Thinking you're gonna stop, you think you never will. Thinking you're gonna punch on my tigers and stop a blow. The answer to that is be heard ever since. Locked up inside with no evidence. Yeah, you may seem really smart, but you won't be when I pull your word apart. And like artificial intelligence. It's artificial intelligence. It's artificial, cause it ain't as what it seems. You tried to lock the inner child in me, but now the beast must scream. Beast must scream. Been locked up ever since, but I salute you, you prick. Artificial intelligence. Thank you. I enjoyed that. Cool. Thank you. I enjoyed that. Thanks, Pat. Artificial intelligence. Cool. Cool. No. Okay. This is Girlfriend's a Magician. But this is a unique version. I need you to join in with this. Here we go. Panto version. Your girlfriend's a magician. Your girlfriend's a magician. Your girlfriend's a magician. Ready? Now when I say your girlfriend's a magician, I want you to say no she isn't. As I panto. Here we go. You went into the bedroom and you put the light on, and it suddenly dawned on you that something seriously wrong. Was it something that you done or inadvertently said while you're staring unbelievingly right at the bed? I was trying to give you advice, but you claimed I'm interfering while I'm trying to piece together exactly why your girlfriend's disappearing. But you don't want to hear it. Maybe the problem ain't as big as what you make it, you're just too near it. And it takes somebody like me, an onlooker from a further distance, to know that you ain't coping while you're sitting around the house smoking. You must need my assistance. Your girlfriend is a magician, and it goes like this. When I say, oh yes she is, I want you to say, oh no she isn't. Your girlfriend is a magician. Oh yes she is. Oh yes she is. Sometimes I have to write this as a reminder, wondering exactly what's going on behind ya. Let me tell you, if you turned around, I wonder if this reason can now be found. You pace it up and down until the carpet you wear out, getting so frustrated to start tearing your hair out, to the point where you're going almost bored while you're hanging around the house just to see if she had called. She never left a message, never left a message for you, because basically she just wanted to ignore you. These are the perils of being so hurt. Wonder what's gonna happen, feelings getting hurt. Now you're feeling really low, telling me all the things that I really need to know. You want me to try to gain you some perspective. What do you want me to be, a friend, or do you want me to become a detective? Okay, let's pick up and see all the clues in case you may missed it. I think you're gonna be okay. Well, what can I say? Call me optimistic. Your girlfriend's a magician. Oh yes she is. Your girlfriend's a magician. Oh yes she is. Your girlfriend's a magician. Oh yes she is. Girlfriend's a magician. Ah, see? You went through drawers and you went through cabinets just to get a whereabouts fully established. Paranoia in your mind and you know it ain't stopping. Normally supposed to know, gone out shopping, but I'm not being obnoxious and I'm not being rude. You go into the kitchen, ain't no trace of food. That's why you knew your girlfriend was missing. Oh yes she is! There you go. Thank you. We just got to wait for the last song. Okay. Now there's a lot of rumours going around that I'm quitting the open mic. It's not a rumour, it's true. But since people want to know why I'm backing away from the mic, okay, let's redo this. You keep on praying And this day will never come. And when it does, have you got what it takes to do what needs to be done? No. Here we go. It's time to move on, it's time to move on. Been doing this open mic stuff for too long. It's time to move on, it's time to move on. There ain't nothing in my world that I ain't already done. It's time to move on, it's time to move on. If you think I got regrets then I'm afraid that you're wrong. It's time to move on, yes, it's time to move on. Yeah, was it worth the gamble, was it worth the forfeit? While people were saying that you're shit. Go ahead and abuse me, throw it in my face. Damn, I'd like to see you take its fucking place. You ain't even got half the grasp, wondering whatever I do it can last. But sometimes I used to worry what I was ahead of me, but then I was focused on longevity. Was I my own enemy? Probably that's true. But then again, it's all the fighters I come through. I guess it's all the pain barriers I have to push myself through. But it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. Now it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Don't get upset. I'll never forget the people that I met, the people that I've jammed, the people who never dictate to me, tells me who I am. Didn't want me to change, even though sometimes people thought that I was strange, or maybe had a couple of loose screws. But I'm just here spreading the news. It's time to move on. Time to move on. It's time to move on. Adrenaline used to be piercing every part of my artery, but you know what you saw was just a part of me. This will be the way that I put the piece together. People turn around and say you think you're so clever, but don't give me no words of condescending. Never thought that I'd be pretending the journey is ending. I'm back where I ever knew that I wanted to be, but then again something's missing from me. Yeah, I know I said I will go on, but how you supposed to react when you know the thrill is gone? I said, how you supposed to react when you know the thrill is gone? I ain't enjoying this no more. It's time to move on. There's a big world to explore. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. Don't get me wrong, I've been doing this too long. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. When I was younger, I used to be strong, but it's time to move on. It's time to move on. Move on to pastures new. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. But I don't mind admitting to you, I'm not sure this is what to do. Time to move on. So now, before I say goodbye, au revoir, and all that good stuff, you know what, my life hasn't been perfect, but having you supporting me when I do this made the journey more worth it. So give yourself a round of applause for everything now that you've done. Unique technique is no longer here. It was time to move on. Thank you. Time to move on. Time to move on. I'm done. Thank you.
Oh, chaps, come on. Can we give it out one more time? You're not really moving on, are you? You're going to stay with us, aren't you?
We've got two more appearances and then that's it.
2 more appearances of Unique. If you haven't seen him before, this is you're not going to see him very much. But give him a round of applause, please. That's Unique Technique there.